Damn it. Okay. Anyways, at least we got the stream up and running and working. I already screwed up. I forgot to put it 74 plus. But anyways, this is Crypt. We're hopping on the hardcore character. I haven't been on the past couple days. I apologize for that. It's quite difficult to stay on consistently when you're dealing with family and life, and you know, sometimes I have a couple different things wrong with me, including allergies that get like crippling, that I can't really do anything when they're kicking in. So sometimes I have to skip on a day because of that too, which happened recently. Sorry if I'm wiping my forehead a lot. It's really hot out. I just got home recently, turned the AC on, but it's going to take a little bit before it starts to cool me down. Alright, anyways. Ooh, so, playing another game on my phone as well as usual. We're gonna just continue on with the 22s and go from there. Yes, yup. Come on. Give me a second here. Let's see, we'll pop this. We'll drop you here. Do that. Drop this guy. Do that. That. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's this thing? God damn it. Yeah. Hold on, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do both games because this one's too interactive. This one I've been playing. Alright. Oh yeah, I got that one. Whoa, this is way too loud.
I'm out of essence. I'm out of essence. Essence.
What? That's interesting.
I'm out of essence.
Thank you. Get another basket ready for you in a little bit. Thank you.
I need more essence.
What was that? Money? Damn yeah.
I need more essence.
Oh. you're gonna come in here too?
I'm here to purge this evil. But now, I can't leave my friends here.
You guys are all dead.
Not like this.
I'll kill the bad guys in your revenge, but you're all dead. You all die now. Fucking tower is gonna kill him because whatever. Oh, of course we've lost something. You have a tower here that's blown up on your ass and a bunch of enemies whose suicide blow up. Like, I don't even see how that was possible.
My burden is too great.
Oh. Knock it off. Damage reduction from distant enemies. Intelligence, thorns. What I'm missing is max HP. I'd like to throw max HP on that as well. Once the season comes, we'll be a lot more dedicated to this game.
Make the devils pay.
Probably stream a lot with my wife because I'm going to try to get as much stuff done with her as I can. That'll all be softcore. She's not a fan of hardcore until she goes to platinum it. And even then, honestly, her platinum run might end up being me helping her out. But I enjoy hardcore, but I've been playing by myself. Wow, that sounds wrong. In video games my whole life, really. So sometimes it gets a little boring grinding stuff out by yourself. You get what I'm saying? It's the grind. Oh, another point there. Okay. By the way, welcome to the stream. Welcome. No, I went back in here, but I should have taken a minute to do the next mission in my phone game. Oh well. coming through a closed door. It's closed, yeah, it's open.
I need more time.
Okie dokie. There we go. Everything's dead now. Okay. Got the Nightmare dungeon done, so give me a minute here. I'm gonna queue up my phone game real quick. Well, that's gonna be simple. Here I was thinking that would be difficult. Wow, that's good to know. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, okay. Anyways. I'm like, oh, okay. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do there for a second. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, here. I'll get this going again. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. You know, I was thinking I had to stick to Warframe. I'm not Warframe. Diablo here to maintain the views, but you know, kind of more for the. But to be honest with you, until the season comes out, I would have liked to have played like Warframe. So I was just picking that back up recently. I tried to bounce in between games, you know. I'm a game bouncer though, honestly. You know, I like going from one game to another. You know, if I'm not in the mood to grind out Diablo or something like that, maybe, you know, I might pick up fucking... I'm in just for a shot of the dark... Dauntless, you know, play a couple rounds of Dauntless or something on my sword build or some crap like that. Or maybe I'll pick up Warframe and maybe do loadouts, because I'm constantly going in there and setting up the school to load out, leading later on after updates. And again, actually just started doing that again. Oh, come on. Actually, one game I was a little sad and ended up falling short was recently was Tiny Tina's. I'm a huge fan of Tiny Tina's. I'm a huge fan of the Borderlands series. One especially was really good. The best part about 2, other than the Vault Hunter, would have been Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. So when they came out with Tiny Tina's Wonderland, I was super excited. As a matter of fact, I still think it's a really cool game. But unfortunately, they did not give it the love that I was expecting them to give it. They gave it like these bullshit DLCs that had almost no content to them, and then they forgot about it. You know, like, I was sitting there the whole time going, okay, we got to the main story. Man, I really hope they put a DLC in, like, another story, you know? Like, she's telling another campaign, or, you know, or site, you know what I mean? Like, but, it's a shame. I actually should pick that back up. I really liked that one, Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I'm not ready yet.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Just doing some Nightmare dungeons. Looks like it's tier 20. Oh, apparently I did a tier 23. Whoops. I got a 21 there, 22, 22. Oh well, I did a 23 on accident. Whoop-de-doo. The only problem with doing too high tiers, honestly, is that it's kind of like fluff. You know, I've got a very good survival build, but, you know, obviously it's not softcore, so I'm not no, like, glass cannon or anything like that. No, you will not set me on fire. Tried to kill me while out on my nose.
Gregor, need a word with you. Fence says the math doesn't add up right. Says she saw you skulking around the reserves last night. Says we're short 2 boxes of the good stuff. No need to worry. I know you'll make it better. And I know you'll come tell me exactly how. I'd hate to let you go. The wargs like you, my friend. But they like fresh meat too. Think on that.
Apparently I'm engaged to the skeletal construct. Honeymoon's gonna get weird. Come on. You know, I know they're trying to make this night dark and spooky, but it's a dungeon. It's really dark times today. I almost feel like this should be like evening. You know, like everything's a little brighter. You know, like if it was evening, it wouldn't be so dark and look like it has grayed out corners like I'm looking at everything through a fucking dream sequence. You know, it'd be a little lighter with some aggressive colors, the reds and yellows and stuff, the stuff your eye really picks up. You know, in the map, that would help a little. I tell you. Awake in this game is a pain. $180 to $226. Whatever. Oh, it's gonna go up 2 more levels. And then I can just rotate between them. But honestly, I'm going to get it up 2 more levels because they don't have the extra range. And then, which won't even affect it, actually. But really, it's just because then it'll be at that marker of the extra range. And then I can go look at one of these or something. Fortify you. That's a maybe. Oh, and that one's actually pretty good. Interesting. Oh well, anyways, 0, cool. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure I like the fact that it takes me more than 20 minutes per level. I guess 20 minutes. Not per level, but... Hey man, what's up? Long time no catch. Oh my god, I didn't realize my mic was muted. That's why you can't hear anything I was saying. Oh my god, I just like explained everything and you didn't hear a word of it. Oh, it hurts me. Not a fan. You know, just to say, just to answer your previous questions real quick. Here, give me a second here. Let me make sure I got it right. I'm not a fan. Rather my neck. Yeah, no, I agree. I totally didn't realize the mic was muted. I blew my nose earlier. That's when I'm going like this off screen. I'm usually blowing my nose. But yeah, I muted during that, and I just totally forgot. So yeah, the bubble I was in is an invincibility bubble that here, I'll just go right back in it. So what I was trying to show you when you asked me about it, the reason I dragged those skeletons in was I was trying to show you that I don't take any damage in here. But yeah, it's an invincibility bubble. When you beat a nightmare dungeon, for the most part, these pop automatically. Sometimes they take a couple seconds. There's a delay. But they pop up right over you once you beat a nightmare dungeon, sort of as, hey, you won! Now you don't have to worry about dying. And then you click this and get your experience for your glyph. Yeah, when they said Blood Knight, though, to touch on that, anytime I hear someone saying Dark Knight or Blood Knight or something of that nature, I always hope for a suicide build, right? I know that seems weird, but you know, the kind of characters that go, okay, you know, I can do this awesome, you know, big ass, let's just say beam of lightning, and yeah, it's stronger than yours, but I'm gonna take 10% of my HP and damage or something like that of that nature, you know. Then you give him self-healing, so there's an ebb and flow, but then it feels like you're really paying for your moves.
Need something forged?
I don't know, just a personal thing, but I'm going to tell you, I don't find good suicide builds out there. I mean,
Let's put salvage.
yeah, I'm going to say builds or classes. Yeah, classes, I guess. And you know, developers have a really hard time building them right. 9 times out of 10, when you find a suicide class, at least in my experience, they end up being sucky because they don't tune the effects strong enough to be worth it, because they're afraid of over-tuning them, essentially. Yeah, no, exactly. That's the whole thing. I play D&D, and I actually tried really hard to make a good one in that one. Yeah, or there'll be let's see. I've played a lot of different stupid nameless MMOs, but you know, a lot of times you'll get the suicide character, right? Oh, they take HP to do a couple of their moves. Okay, it's low amount. They all seem to be activated. Nothing seems too special. And then they give them this uber, fuck, I forget. I wish I could remember the game. But they gave the Blood Knight type person, you know, a tank move like everyone else in the game. The tanks all had an invincibility button, right, for a certain amount of time. I really wish I could remember the MMO. But the one with the Blood Knight, instead of being invincible, kills itself. Or whatever it wasn't called Blood. I don't know if it's called Blood Knight, but its tank move is you die. That's what they did to it. I don't even understand. What? Why is that in there? Why is that your move? You just dead. Wait, what? Oh, it hurts me sometimes, man. It hurts me. Let's see. Where we go? I almost want to get rid of this one and keep the other one. Right? It has the thorns. Exactly. God, I wish I could remember the game. Oh, boom, splat. Oh, son of a bitch. Ah, it's got the plus $10 stats. That's a plus $16 stats, but it doesn't have HP or thorns. That one's got the stats and the thorns. The corpse explosion, and which I'd be trading off. Or actually, I'd probably be trading off the damage after killing an elite. Yeah.
Come back if you need work.
Sorry, I had to read that a couple of times. For some reason, it didn't come across to my head right. Right? Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to look it up or something. See if I can figure out which one it was. I wish I could remember like 80% of the names of the games I've played in the past. There's some real old school gems that like I loved, honestly, that just aren't there anymore. Was it Darkstone? Not the game we were just talking about, but Darkstone's an old school game. So it wasn't an MMO or RPG, but that game, oh god, I dumped so many hours in that game when it first came out. Am I in a dungeon? Did I already reset a new one? No, I didn't. Okay. I couldn't tell if I was already, like, still doing one. But, yeah, Darkstone was really good. Old, original PlayStation game. Over the top like this kind of deal. Oh my god, Vagrant Story, yes! I'm sorry if I just yelled in your ear. Holy shit, thank you. You are like my new best friend. No one else has ever fucking heard of Vagrant Story. Like, you know, oh god, Darkstone was great. I was playing the Amazon Warrior there. I used to have an axe, and you'd swing the axe, right? And the whole screen would light up from the whole string with just magic missiles all the way across. Like, I had an axe that flung a fan of magic missiles. Like, and that game was cool with the aging system and everything else, but yeah, I had a warrior and I'd just sit back swinging magic missiles at fucking things. Oh god, I every so often I check the store to see if they decide to bring it back, but it's not there. But yeah, Darkstone was good, but Vagrant Story, hell yeah, Vagrant Story was great. Even nowadays, you know, people would think it's bad graphics or something, but here's the thing about Vagrant Story is they didn't set it up to be good graphics. Okay, the artwork in Vagrant Story isn't designed to be good graphics. It's designed to look like artwork, like you're almost like playing through the pages of a comic book. Yeah, no one's ever heard of it before, but yeah, you know. But when you're looking at the cutscenes and stuff, it's almost like you're like watching a comic book. You know, is how they tried to do the artwork there. Yeah, which I find really cool, and I could pick it up now, and even though it'd be blocky and cubey as shit, it'd still be cool. Right? No, I get that all the time. All the freaking time, man. I dedicated hours to that game. I looked shit up. I was in multiple playthroughs, finding out where the crossbow thing was, you know, trying out the different builds. Like, at one point in time, I was doing a weapon hunt, which, you know, it takes... Oh god, how many... Right? And the story was, like, honestly, trippy. You know, it wasn't screwed up. you know, at first you think it's really going to be screwed up. There's this enigmatic, you know, guy you're chasing after, you know, weird shit's happening. You're just like waiting for this really fucked up part. Not just, you know, and then you come to find out at the very end of it all, he's like, no, I chose you. You're a good person. I chose you to put this on. You know, you just had to get through these steps first. Someone has to be this person with the mark on them. You know, but, you know what I mean? Like, it was like a rite of passage in the end. And then the guy who was supposed to be the bad guy was actually like a prince or some shit like that. And actually couldn't go back because nobody had, like, remembered him. So once he got the mark off of him, he was able to go, like, actually, you know, see his family off and shit like that. But yeah, it ended up being actually a good storyline and, you know, a happy ending. You know, all in all. But yeah, it was kind of cool. As a matter of fact, not only did I never hear anyone know about it, there was one time, like, I was having a fight with someone about the game, like, they didn't believe it existed or something like that, and we were watching, there used to be those, like, Game Informer shows or whatever, and they were doing, like, things like, you know, best game of this year, and, they always dementia, right? But yeah, they were doing, like, best game of the years, or games that should have had a sequel and stuff, and, like, this game was, like, number 2, you know, should have had a sequel. Not this one, but Vagrant Story. Yeah, no, it was really trippy. Yeah, in the end, he ends up taking the mark. I think he ends up cutting it right off of him, honestly. And then it gets, like, magically put on, like, fused to his back, like, sucks into it. And then, yeah, and then he ends up becoming forgotten. Yeah, there could have easily been a part 2, because the guy got the mark, and he's supposed to have the mark, and someone has to have the mark for that area, but there was a lot more going on with that area than we ever really learned. I mean, you had all the monsters and stuff there, and the guy wasn't the bad guy, so he didn't, like, summon them or anything else like that, so, you know what I mean? Like, there were other things going on that never really got played on, because the guy was trying to switch ownership, I guess, because he wasn't the right person for the job or whatever. It's been way too long since I played it. So yeah, I mean, that could have easily been, okay, now you have the mark, now you're in playthrough 2, you know, give the player a couple small powers. They already did that in the first one. You know, and they could have easily made that, oh, this is the mark, you learn the mark stuff, these are how you're getting your powers now. You know, and they could even backtrade it to, this is, you know, the power you're tapping into originally and stuff like that, because if I remember correctly, that whole thing had a little bit of a time thing going on, too. It ended up being a little tricky by the end of it, but nonetheless, you know, they could have easily done that. It must not have been a very big hit, honestly, otherwise they would have done it, too. I know, and I still remember all that shit, right? My wife's always getting on me about that. It's like, how do you remember those storylines? Shit like that. It's like, that's the intriguing part. Fucking A. Vagrant Story, man. Felt like a little kid for a second again. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's probably a long shot, but you ever play regular Nintendo? You played regular Nintendo. There's a game called Swords and Serpents. It was probably my favorite game on regular Nintendo. And it was really, really difficult because not only was it a hard game, you had like this little room, you know, dungeon room you're in, and you go around, you look at these pictures, and these pictures would have heroes. You pick your team, and you get like a team of 4. And then you go, oh, I wouldn't say gorgeous, it was fun as fuck. They, actually, as a side note, to talk about Vagrant Story one last time, I was going to mention that Vagrant Story probably was the basis for the combat system in Parasite Eve, because I feel like Vagrant Story tried that combat system first. But yeah, Zelda, what the hell was I just talking about? Oh, no, think of it like, it was first person, okay? Yeah, I love Parasite Eve too. That was a good one. I really liked the first one a lot. I put a lot of time in that one. That was a trippy game. Yeah, so yeah, you get your team of heroes, right? There was a bunch of different options for different people you can pick for your team. And you get your team, and you go into the dungeon. Now, the dungeon is essentially infinite. The bosses are on a random level at the end. Oh yeah, very trippy. As a matter of fact, I saw someone mentioning that they were going to do a rework of the original Parasite Eve. I would buy that right up, honestly. No, I'd need money. Might need to rob a bank first. But no, freaking yeah, that was a good one. If they do a remake of the original, I'd like to try that. I honestly hope they keep towards the original combat system, but they probably won't. Oh yeah, no. So my left arm has 6 anchors in it because I shredded. Yeah, well, I'm poor, man. Yeah, so I shredded my labrum a couple years ago. If you don't know what a labrum is, unlike with most parts. 6? Yes, sorry, 6. Yeah, 6 anchors. Yep. The physical therapist was a little surprised about that too, to be honest with you. But yeah, so if you don't know what a labrum is, most sockets are, you know, you have your socket, you have your, and it's actually usually probably a little wider, and you have your joint, and as you move, the socket keeps your thing in, right? So with the shoulder, to allow you to get up and over, you know, so you can do things like this, stuff like that, you technically need to wrap. Yeah, that's exactly kind of what's happening. So technically, to get up like that, your socket needs to give, right? Well, what makes up your socket and your shoulder isn't a bone. The actual bone from your shoulder to your arm is actually only about like the size of 2 knuckles. So this, which is your actual arm bone. The labrum makes up the shoulder. I shredded that, like it's gone. I shredded it to pieces. So they went in there, they cleaned up all the shredded stuff, and then the anchors are basically what look like seamless nylon rope drilled through my bone and wrapped around what's left of the labrum to kind of puff it up to give me a little more socket. Yeah, it's never right again. It never will be. It wasn't a cure. It helped for a little while, but unfortunately, my job moved me into a less demanding position, and it actually hurt me a lot because I was no longer as physical. So I didn't continue to build the muscle around my shoulder. It went backwards a lot. And there's really nothing they can do about it now. I just literally have an arm that just pops out of the socket, or it'll sit forward in the socket, like right on top of the labrum. Sometimes the muscle will pull wrong, and the bones will skip behind each other and stuff, and then I'll get a nice squeak as they scrape behind each other. God. Yeah, it's fun when your bones squeak. But yeah, no, what was cool about Swords and Serpents was, you actually used to have, you go down and it was a hard dungeon and everything, but what was really cool is you had to draw your map. Like, not in the game, but like, in real life, you need to get yourself a pen and a piece of paper, and maybe some graph paper, and you need to draw your map. Like, okay, in this, you know, in the beginning of the game, you step 1, that's fine. You step 2, that's a trap that teleports to this side. Okay, so you take a left instead, and that gives you 3 zombies. You know what I mean? Like, hey, the monsters, the traps, they were all preset, but you had to like. I appreciate it, man. Very much so. I got to get a little more popular. I got to get more people like you. I need about 1,000 of you if you can duplicate yourself and Mr. Beast. Oh, I appreciate that. You know, I'm just trying to get a nice small community together. You know, I like to do that, make this like a nice hobby, have a bunch of people to talk deep like this about. I mean, the fact that I found, that you found, or vice versa, someone who knows Vagrant's story is crazy, man. I have not met anyone else in my life who knew about that game. That and you need Darkstone, like, these are games from my childhood that no one knows about. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I'm about as small as they come. If I had some, you know, probably be doing a little better, but... maybe just because it'd be weird to see this kind of beard on a big set. Same here, man. Like I said, you made me feel like a little kid again today, like in a candy store when you mentioned Vagrant's story. I know I should be dodging this lightning, but... You know, I get that too. I don't have a computer. I don't have anything special. I'm running on a PS5, and I use my phone. You know, I've had to learn a lot of stuff. I just recently learned about the little creator things you can put on your phone and stuff, which is how I ended up getting shorts out that actually have like split to different routines and everything. As a matter of fact, oh my god, you're gonna laugh. I'm pretty sure my first Diablo 4 short that had, the first short I did with the hello my friend, not only did I not use a creator, okay dude, I used 2 phones. You're gonna love this. I used 2 phones, and what I did is I used the screen recorder on the phone, and I found like 5 or 6 or whatever things I needed, right, that had the clips I wanted in it, would play it to that clip, turn the screen recorder on, turn it off, switch to the other video, do it again, because I'm stupid and didn't know there was things for this. Do it again, and then when I was all done with it to get the voice on there, because I didn't know how to do that either, I had my wife take the video with the voicing on it, that was on it, and play it while I ran the screen recorder again over the one that I had made by clipping everything together. That is how I made that video. It's so much easier with the creator stuff, but you know, you do what you can. As you can tell, I'm not very savvy, I guess. Well, right, exactly. So is there any other games you like playing or watching on PlayStation or whatnot? Oh, you don't have console, right? You just have cell phone. That's why you play Immortal. Gotcha. I was gonna say, because I like bouncing games around. I wouldn't mind throwing up another one, you know, if you're willing to watch and whatnot. I've got a whole bunch of different ones I watch, all from Souls games to, you know, games like Warframe and looter shooters and stuff. I'm not a Call of Duty guy, though. Most you'll ever see me doing Call of Duty is gonna be zombies, and I probably won't ever stream that. And I haven't done that in years, but I'm just not a Call of Duty guy. That's dead area. That's where I gotta go. Oh, God damn it. So, yeah, I actually, when me and my wife got together, that was, Diablo 3 was the first game we, like, really got into together. It's actually how we talked a lot when we first started. So it was a big thing back then. Not my favorite Diablo. I grew up with Diablo 2, as far as I'm concerned. 3's the worst. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, no, I can understand that. Skyrim, my wife played a little bit, but the one I ended up liking the most was Oblivion. Oh my god, dude, I played the crap out of Oblivion. Like, perfect characters crap out of Oblivion shit. Well, let's see. Which one was 12 with the guy who didn't exist? Or was that 10 2? I'm trying to remember which one that was. There was one with the guy who didn't exist, Titus. He didn't actually exist. Oh, not a problem, man. Peace. You and the wife have a nice day. Thanks for chilling, man. Same to you, man. Be safe. Peace. Okay, I gotta turn this stuff in. Oh, is there anything good in here? No, never is. Ooh, max life, actually. That's not bad. I don't do damage over time. I need the blood orb healing. Thank you for watching the stream. You all have a wonderful day. Did you make the stew yet? What's the dinner plan?
I can break that down.
Okay. Well, if you were gonna do chicken, probably would have had to start it soon, so I guess spaghetti tonight. Oh, and I'll have another basket for you in a minute, sorry. I meant to set that up. I got chit-chatting. Did I beat the dungeon yet? really suck with this memory thing. Yes, I did. Oh. Okay. Once again, got to unmute the mic. I'll return 3 stone carvings to pedestals. You know, I was very tempted to zerg through this, but maybe XP. I'd like to hit 75 before today's over. Stop it!
I need more
I do like when they just drop those guys.
I'm not ready yet.
No? Oh, phew! What the fuck? Don't make me run away. ever good. Alright, give me a minute here. I gotta go set up a laundry. Okay. Trap. Really? That's all he does?
Thorns is 6 to 13,000 damage, and the Golem's doing 300 to 500. That's pathetic. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh fuck, the butcher. Okay, let's see. Can I get through the butcher's HP? Healing, I mean? His healing factor is pretty insane. I don't know why the butcher suddenly started auto-pathing away from me. That's new. He didn't start doing that on me until World Tier 4. Yeah, that. Got no reason to do that. golem dead? Yes, he killed my golem, the little bastard. Goodbye, Butcher. You have been butchered. Oh hey, it's your little buddy! The treasure goblin! You're not around to protect him anymore.
I need more time.
Come on, guys. Yeah!
I need more time.
Yeah, I have survived.
of the warriors out to face the flesh eaters. The rest of us will try to shore up our defenses here. I am loath to spill cursed blood here amidst the bones of our ancestors, but I shall.
Okie dokie. I didn't finish it, no. I hope this is just a boss room after this. This place is huge.
Forge awaits your return.
Okay. So one more, and that'll be level 14. We made level 75 today. That's awesome. Life should be 1,000 minutes. Yeah. Oh, what? Ah.
Good salvage.
Excuse me.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh, I must have put them in there a while ago. That would have sucked.
I cannot do that here.
I don't need 21s. Yeah, hold 222s next time. See if I can build up some more 23s. Go from there. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a tricky one. I usually like going for those. This is something that likes Dax. No, it's not Dax. 5, 10. $15. Damn it. Fucking A. You didn't hear a word I said because my mic is muted again. But yeah, we do like 3 Nightmare Dungeons, 3 or 4. We made it to level 75. We got to another capstone in our Paragon tree. It's going pretty well. We got to chill with a buddy of ours. We put like 2 hours into this one. I think we'll end it here. The wife will be home in a little bit. So I'll shut this down for now. And potentially I'll try to get on tomorrow and see what happens, honestly. I can't guarantee times right now. So, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you all for coming in. I hope you enjoyed, and peace. Peace.